Alright guys, so this is the first phase of our drift build, the dirt cheap resurrection drift build. Basically we've got an XL5 in there, 3-channel Spectrum receiver, the stock brushed motor, and right now I have the crossbar off. Just we were doing some work on it. In this video, we're going to show you how to put some bearings in. I've got them in all the other 3 wheels, but we're going to put them in, or no, sorry. Yeah, it's this side. We're going to put them in this tire over here. This one, and this one already have them in it. And also, we're going to show how to lock the differential with using silly putty or some sort of Play-Doh or something like that to just jam in there. It's not going to wreck the gears. So you can reverse it if you want, which is the great part. That's the introduction, so yeah, hope you like the video. We're just going to show you the tools you need. Simple 4-way wrench, nothing special, just to get the wheel off. Flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head, and your 2 bearings, obviously, to put the bearings in. And that's about all you need for this job. It's nothing super complicated. So I've got the nut off, so pull off the wheel here, and your hex is in the back because I've got this pin out. So yeah, you undo these 2 screws, which I've already pre-taken out pretty much all the hard part, just so you guys don't have to watch me take this thing apart. So you got these 2 screws out already. They go here and here, so you just pull up on the A-arm, and then pull this thing out, and it comes right out. Your dog bone. Push on this thing will fall out, axle, whatever you want to call it, and then the bushings, you just use this. That one fell out for me nice. This one's coming out the back here. Oops. You got your bushings, and now we're going to insert 2 Boca Econo bearings. They're like $2 each, and I bought like 12 of them just to do the whole car. Because it's full bushings, so they pop in there pretty nice because the bushings are a little wore. So reverse the process here, fit that in there, open that up, come on now. Fit the dog bone in, steering's all messed up. A-arm here, and yeah, you put this pin back through the hole, pop the hex on. Not some hard stuff, so I'm not going to put it into this video, but yeah, super easy. So we're back here, we're going to do the diff now. I'll use a little bit of silly putty to lock that. We'll explain later. It's a little hard to explain, but yeah, so this has 3 screws right here, and then 2 right there. Pretty simple. So all the screws are out. I can just take this apart by hand right now. So then you've got 2 screws up here that'll come out, and then your differential will be just held in there. Might stay in here, but chances are it'll stay in here because of the dog bones and everything's holding it on. So I've got the dog bones out right now, so you just take it like this, pull it out, comes out as a whole unit. Then this can be set aside as is. Don't even worry about it. So these 2 guys, whoops, this is already apart. These 2 guys pull out, leave the brass bushing on there. Do it on this side too. Just throw those over there. So you've got your diff, and there's 3 screws there. They're like small, so take them out like a smaller screwdriver, like that size. And once you get that apart, you've got all your spider gears in there. And I've cleaned this already. It's way blacker and nastier in there, but these are nice and clean, ready for silly putty. And basically what you do, you take one of these spider gears, or pinion gears, sorry, we'll put these down. One of these pinion gears, put it in the bottom, and then you get some of your silly putty. Rip it off because you can. And you just, actually that's a little bit too much. Just sort of put it in there. Pack it in there nice, and then take your spider gears, shove them down into the silly putty so that they can't really move, but you'll have no slippage. And then your other half, I mean, probably less than that, like a pea, just sort of shove it on top, and then, actually I'm going to put a little bit more. Oh no. Stringy. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Jam that on top. And then this guy, just put it down like it would be, like when you took it out. Make sure it sets down. You're going to have a little bit of ooze out, so you just want to rip that off. I'd rather let some ooze out than not have enough in there. And so then you put your diff back together. Got the screws on hand here. These little guys. Those ones, and so they're here. So we'll put the diff back together now, and not hard. I'll just do one screw. So yeah, you put the rest of those 3 screws in, and your diff's all locked up now. It's not going to work like a differential. It's just going to make the power that's going this way come straight out and turn it all the time, which is good for drift cars. And the best part about this silly putty is that you can reverse it, so it's not permanent at all. So we are back. We got everything reassembled. Chassis brace is on. Wheels are all back together. The rear diff is locked. So I can sort of spin it because it's a silly putty, but that's fine. I don't really care. I mean, you can see that works. But this just spins everything, which is awesome. Got the XL5 in here. It's not mounted. I just shove it in that hole. Turn it on here for you. Hold the button. Shove it back in the hole. That's what she said. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, we've got a 7-cell nickel metal in there because the XL5 can take that, and we don't have any 6 cells. We just elastic banded it on there, and it holds in. It's not like we're going fast or anything. It's just sliding it around. It's not a big deal. So yeah, run it with a DX3E from like forever ago. I don't even think they look like this anymore. I think they're more like black, but that's okay. DX3E, RX7, or RX8, sorry. That's the body for it. It's this body's like forever old too. It's pretty drift spec, I'd say. I think it's good. We custom painted these lines and everything. Well, our dad did because we were too little to really have a say, but yeah, it was awesome. And so we've resurrected it. That's why it's called the Resurrection Dirt Cheap Drift Build or whatever. But yeah, so aside from the body, we've got some ABS plastic tires that I cut up last night. They're like super out of shape and stuff, but that's okay. They work. And yeah, so it works. Sounds like hell, but it runs, and I don't care. Whatever. Let's do this.